So let's start a new game.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
We choose a culture. Out of all the cultures that I've shown you before, I picked Britannians. One, I like the look, and obviously secondly is the no speed penalty that they've got. Choose gender, weight, height, voice, what your character looks like. So next we'll go through varying choices that differ from choosing different things in the story. So like as a child, which one did you pick? And it upgrades certain things. So if you look down the left, you've got cunning, endurance, control, vigor, which includes many different things. So in vigor, the top one is one-handed, two-handed, and polearm skills. What we want our banner to be. Decisions, this is what the stats we got here. One thing you can do during the game, like I've shown you, is obviously the tournaments, but in campaign, you can come to certain people, ask them these questions, and there's a name there, Myzea. As we're going to the map, we have to go to Myzea on the map, and then we have to travel to that area. So here, zoom out a little bit, have a little look around from where I am to where Myzea is, and that's obviously where the closest tournament is on. We want tournaments because they're good rewards and you get swords and shields and horses from them type of things, you see. And then we need to walk all the way up there or use your horses. So while we're wandering, just like in most games, you get a generic baddie that you get to beat up that's cannon fodder. So here what we've got is looters. So looters, they're like one of the lower levels of troops that you can get, and they don't do too much. So here we are with a couple of guys that I've bought already. Off we go for a little battle with these looters. See, at the end of the fight, remaining troops that haven't been killed, kills that have been had, upgrades that we can have, deaths, and obviously people that ran away. And obviously after the fact, what we've looted from the people that we've just had the fight with. So a couple of bits of loot that you can go sell. Town, and you go to a tavern. You can see, you click on the tavern at the top, there's a person there. And you go talk to this person like I'm about to, and you can hire them.
Peace to you, stranger. Though if you come any closer, I may stick a knife in your belly, as one cannot be too careful these days.
So you basically here, you're going through normalities to hire the person with a few questions, and there's a few things they might tell you about their journey. And then at the end they'll tell you a price, and if you've got that money in your stash you can hire that person at the end. So here I say I use you 444 dinars or gold, and then I hire them, and they join my little clan. Like you in here, where when you do things you get upgrades and you get points where you can upgrade things. You can do that with your companions along the way. So whatever companion you hire, you upgrade them, and she's good at scouting, and she's good at one-handed, so you preferably want her with a one-handed weapon, and she does your scouting. What is scouting? So scouting, you go into your parties and your companions here, and you can see down here quartermaster, scout, surgeon and engineer, which are all major roles in the game. We've only got one person so far in me, so I'm default. And then she's good at scout, so you place her in the scout role. Obviously after you've done that you click the done button to make sure that it's confirmed. I've got a few quick quests to get you started, you know, like make enough money, raise your clan tier, hire some men and hire a companion, and by the time you do then you'll raise yourself up and up a little bit to get started. So here we've basically travelled along a bit to the green area, which is the Britannian area, and you can hire different troops because it's from them different factions. And in here we've got Britannian archers, which is, I believe and many believe, are one of the OP troops on the game. I want to choose Britannians to play anyway, so they'd be in my army. It all would depend on if people would rather see all troops from the same faction or just see every single troop. It doesn't matter where they're from.